I love AD. Adam 22, I ain't gonna talk about it, but I know you got that Gucci Mane phone call. Hey.
That's all that video said.
Oh, I love seeing your white ass act and crawl back when black authority hits your line. And don't be all that shit you came up here and talked, boy. Your man that you employ went out there and said something that was bogus. I know you got to go. Hey, boy, he doubled back.
Quick.
Fast. Apologized, suspended the nigga,
yeah.
fired the nigga.
Yo, he won't be here.
You won't see him on the broadcast anymore. Yo, you know I'm 1017 for life. You know I rep that 1017 shit. Yo, just say a nigga called and said I'm next time I see you. I don't know why y'all get on the internet and say everything but, yo, a nigga that I think will said, when I see you, I'm going to so I got to make it right.
And I hope this made it right.
Yeah. And they still, you know what bothered me though? They try to make it right. Cool. He tried to still look like he was a man. No, nigga, be a bitch. Be a bitch. Anytime that niggas call my phone aggressively to piece some shit up, I pieced it up after rebelliousness.
I didn't understand that.
After some rebellion, I got to let him know. I got to put up a fight first. Adam, boy, you folded like Martha in the laundry room. That nigga folded.
I didn't even get his man's doing that.
Like I don't know enough about him why he could be doing that.
I mean, it was a spoof of the Orlando Brown shit.
So Adam 22 has fired his co-host Bricc Baby allegedly. And I say allegedly because it looks like he's trolling. So he fired him because Bricc Baby went on a podcast and said some suspect comments about Gucci Mane.
Gucci Mane dropping all those artists.
Gucci Mane got some good.
Huh?
Yeah, Gucci Mane got some good.
How you feel about?
Now, something like that is just not funny, right? It's not like if he's a gang member. And I don't recall it being okay for gang members to play like that. Now, if you look at Bricc Baby's face, you can see that he's high. He's gone out of his mind. He can't even keep his eyes open. So after that dropped, of course, Adam 22, he had to go ahead and release this statement.
This message is for Gucci Mane, one of my all-time favorite rappers. I just wanted to sincerely apologize to you for Bricc Baby's remarks, the bussy thing and whatnot. I feel like this is partially my fault because by bringing him onto the podcast, I feel like I kind of opened the door for this sort of white boy humor to be leaving his mouth. And I just don't want to be part of the problem. So as a result, I will be forcing Bricc Baby to take a leave of absence. I'm going to be sending him to a rehab facility in which they'll be doing some sort of electroshock anti-therapy on him. I just don't want to risk another episode that offends Big Goo-Wop. So, yeah, that's going to be happening. You probably won't see Bricc Baby on the channel for a while. But from Two-Wop to Goo-Wop, just know I'm on it. I got this handled. 1017 forever.
Now, do I think Bricc Baby needs some rehab? Yeah, because I don't think he's just, smoking marijuana. I think he's on something else because he could barely keep his eyes open. Gucci Mane is not one of those rappers you play with. It's all fun and games until you run into that person in person. You know what I'm saying? And don't be surprised if, Adam 22 is walking around LA and get ran up on by a Gucci Mane or an associate. Stuff like this isn't to play with, in my opinion.
I'm so used to people telling me that I'm basically like sex playing rappers in their faces and that they won't, fucking go for it or whatever. And just to have Bricc kind of like switching up the dynamic is much appreciated.
Someone's got to do it.
I got you, bro.
It's a team effort over here. We really do.
I've been your fucking slave and puppet the whole time. Of course, I got you.
That's a that's a narrative, right?
I know.
I don't really get that.
I don't get it either.
Anyone who says that someone's a slave for having a job is someone who probably is. To me, that's disrespectful to the legacy of slavery in this country.
It's disrespectful on multiple levels, and it's also.
See, me, I have integrity, bro. We're not going to sit up here and joke about slavery. We're not going to do that. We're not going to sit up here and talk about the legacy of slavery. I'll slap fire out your face, boy. Like, these black dudes are employed by these people and letting them talk to them any kind of way, bro.
Saying that
that you're a fucking weirdo. Like,
Yeah, straight up.
No, I wasn't gonna say shit like that. I mean, I don't give a fuck about those narratives. That's it.
Look how high he is. He can't even look. He can't see out his eyelids, bro.
And like, oh damn, I wish that I could have been up there. Like, you guys, I went from coming up here not knowing what's going on to you can't say shit without Bricc Baby. Hey,
most viral dude on the internet.
For real.
Like for the LA street rap, no jumper, disconnected universe, whatever. I mean, really, like who's more talked about?
I didn't want to pull my own coattails, so I tried to, like, you know what I mean? But like, come on, bro. Like, y'all killed to be in my shoes, bro.
And I also, when I look at it, you know, there was a time period when a bunch of people left no jumper, and the narrative was like being painted that nobody was ever going to be like, that no jumper was done, and that nobody was ever going to like prosper off this platform ever again. And to me, like, you're a fucking clear-cut example of like, we brought you on, and nobody ever will give us credit for this, but you're now like one of the most talked about. Not trying to compare you guys or anything like that, but like, he's like one of the most talked about people in the history of this fucking podcast.
And for where I was at before, I'm in a significantly better place in all aspects of life.
Yes.
And what I want to thank you, my boy.
Exactly.
And what I want to bring up is how ravenous the piranhas were, how excited they were at the prospect of Bricc Baby and Lush might get fired.
Oh my God.
They were so excited.
Let's just play this clip for the
Adam
people out there.
fired me the other day. It was the worst.
Yo, this was one of the funniest things ever. So, oh my God, it's gonna take me forever to find this. We got to go to the reels.
I don't think they realize that we actually fuck with each other and we're homies and we talk all day long.
Yeah, Bricc has actually had to get used to like participating in a group chat for the first time in his life as a result of this podcast.
This your first one?
Well, he was so like
That's how you know this podcast and Adam 22 has fallen off so much, because he has to resort to trolling. He has to resort to trolling to get eyeballs onto his network.
Family group chat that I don't know.
He was so not communicative for the longest period of time in the beginning of the fucking group chat, and it's like I've seen him get better and better. But okay, this video, this reel that really kind of set the internet on fire this weekend was the product of me in Joshua Tree, posted up with 10 to 12 Armenian people, the vast majority of which were women. So, you know, I'm feeling a little bit like the odd man out. You know, it's not like there's a lot of conversations in which I literally don't speak the language. There's a lot of other conversations that are about people I don't know. You know, I'm spending a fair amount of time trying to like sneakily look at Twitter. My girl won't get mad at me for not being, you know, present in the environment or whatever. And it kind of pops into my head. You know, I'm trying to think of funny things I can do on the internet. Kind of pops into my head like, oh,
my little bro's going viral right now.
Bricc Baby going viral. A lot of people suggesting that there might be something wrong with us. So
going viral for saying some weird shit.
This is what I thought up. Let's play this.
This is for Gucci Mane, one of my all-time favorite rappers. I just wanted to sincerely apologize to you for Bricc Baby's remarks, the bussy thing and whatnot. I feel like this is partially my fault, because by bringing him onto the podcast, I feel like I kind of opened the door for this sort of white boy humor to be leaving his mouth. And I just don't want to be part of the problem. So as a result, I will be forcing.
As far as the white boy humor goes, right? I used to hang out with, you know, a couple white dudes back in the day, and they will say some weird suspect type of stuff like all the time, right? They say weird stuff, you know, flag on the play type shit, right? But I'm not participating. Why? Because I'm a black guy who came from, you know, the hood, and that's not how we played around. It's just not how we played around. White boys, they play around a little different. So to see Bricc Baby get up on that platform and he's intoxicated, no excuse for that though, and talking about some bussy on some rapper that has unalived somebody before, it was just weird, bro. It's not funny to me.
Bricc Baby to take a leave of absence. I'm going to be sending him to a rehab facility in which they'll be doing some sort of electroshock, anti-therapy. on him. I just don't want to risk another episode that offends Big Goo-Wop. So, yeah, that's going to be happening.
We sent Bricc to the same place
And
as
I
the movie,
gave
but I'm
you-
a cheerleader.
I gave you that name too, Wop, for you to.
You like that?
For you to use.
Man, that shit corny. But anyway, I just wanted to show y'all that Adam 22 was trolling. I knew when he said it, you could tell by how he's talking, you know what I'm saying, how he's looking into the camera and all that Bricc Baby was not fired. He can't fire Bricc Baby because one of the people that goes viral all the time to bring eyeballs back to Adam's failing network is Bricc Baby. So anyway, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Hit that like button, and I'll see y'all next time.